So hi, welcome to the Noise Podcast. I'm Shane,
I'm Glory.
and sorry we were late again. I told Glory today to we keep on learning more about Fred Durst every single day. And today I told her that someone on the wonderful Twitter website reminded me that Fred Durst is a a film director. Yes, and we wound
an
up
acclaimed film director.
And we wound up on his little page with all the little credits and shit, and obviously he's got a bunch of music video credits and shit. And we stumble across Fred Durst sex tape, so we spent the past 5 minutes looking at that, not looking at the sex tape.
Not looking at the IMDb credits.
Yes, reading the credits and reading the reviews about it. And that is what we've been doing for the past 5 minutes.
7.1 out of 10 on IMDb.
I don't know if you saw us ask for the link on Twitter, but if anybody's got that, send it our way, please.
I can't believe it's like an actual dude.
So yeah. Music, man. What came out this week? What tours were
Too
announced?
much stuff.
Yeah, too much shit came out this week. And then there were like no tours to accompany that.
No.
Virtually nothing. Origami Angel announced a couple of shows on their way back from their tour with Mom Jeans. They're headlining, and then the opener bands on that Mom Jeans tour will be supporting the band.
Pink Shift
is going
West
on
Coast
the West
tours.
Coast. Fucking crazy already.
I love Pink Shift.
And
I think that's it. That's all I saw.
Yeah, there was a Knotfest LA. It's Slipknot's biggest show in the US because they're playing a stadium, and I guess they've never done that before.
Never.
Which is whatever. It's the Knotfest Roadshow lineup plus Bring Me the Horizon. So Bring Me the Horizon's going to be in the States in November. That means Bring Me the Horizon has to announce their US tour.
Yep.
Other than that, I don't know.
Have you seen them?
I haven't, but I'm going to see them on this most likely inevitable US tour.
Yeah. For some reason, I thought you've seen Sleeping with Sirens.
Yes, and they toured with Sleeping with Sirens, but they only did West Coast in 2019.
What?
Yeah, it was dumb. And Poppy was on that tour too. It was really.
Did you see Poppy?
No, I haven't seen any of those bands besides Sleeping with Sirens, but I didn't get to see that tour because it's on the West Coast.
Wow.
West Coast and like Midwest.
I saw Matt from Pulses on TikTok say that Sleeping with Sirens live performance is disappointing. Is it?
I've seen them twice and I've liked them both times.
Okay. Maybe it was Black Veil Brides. I get them mixed up all the time. What's the other one? The trio? Black Veil Brides, Sleeping with Sirens.
And Pierce the Veil.
Andy Black. Oh, wait. Pierce the Veil.
Andy Black is in Black Veil Brides. Okay. So, but yeah, no, I've seen Sleeping with Sirens twice, but never have gotten to see them play an entire full-length set. I saw them play for 30 minutes at a festival and then went to their headliner and had to leave halfway through to go take my physics final or midterm the next morning. Had to get enough rest for that, so I could get a C on it.
Of course.
But yeah, that's about it. Live Nation announced that they're doing $20 tickets starting Wednesday until I think it runs from this Wednesday to this Saturday or some shit like that. Yeah. Or this Sunday. So you catch me spending way too much money. On shows I really didn't want to go to because I didn't want to pay full price for. So I'll be seeing the Jonas Brothers. I'll let you know if their outfits are awful or not.
Oh my god. If you haven't seen, just look at their Instagram account. They posted this horrible TikTok where they just said, okay, just point random directions and try and, figure out where to look for that. Kevin looks like a hot mess. Like, Kevin, well, I was going to say I love you, Kevin, but like, you're a bit sus right now. But it's just that outfit was horrible. And even like Joe and Nick were looking bad as well. Who's their designer right now? Fire them. Fire the designer.
Fire them.
I don't know what.
We can manifest things with the Jonas Brothers apparently because they played the Christmas song live. So we're manifesting now that they get a new fashion designer because holy shit.
What am I like? It was like a flowy like pants, which is cool, Harry Styles tees. But then it was like our super tight shirt, and it was like, this isn't at all how it didn't work. It didn't work. And even the comments, there weren't like people just like, oh my god, he looks so good. It was just like, dude, what are you wearing? I'm so sorry. Yeah, you're saying something.
So yeah, that I'll be sure. There's actually right now a really good seat for like $25 in the venue. This
And you haven't grabbed it. Why?
This is before the because I've been like hesitating because I'm like, do I really want to go? But I really want to see how awful they dress. So yes, I'm going to buy it.
Exactly. And they're about to release a new album as well.
Yeah, that was in that TikTok you sent me.
Yeah, new album. And they did eyes emoji. I was like, dude,
oh boy, I hope it's not as bad as the last one.
Drop Year 3000 Part 2.
400. And then today at work, earlier in the day, Golden came on. And that song easily gets stuck in my head within like a millisecond.
It's so good.
I fucking hate that song. It's so catchy. Okay. And then like an hour after that, Saturday by 21 Pilots came on, completely ruined my mood. Completely ruined my day. Actually, that's been on the grocery store playlist. After
they're really pushing hard for that.
They're
song,
pushing hard. They want Saturday to go platinum or whatever. I don't
even think it's close to being platinum.
Yeah, but
I think it's like
honestly, out of all of the songs off that record to pick, that's one of the better ones.
I thought the other one, the debut, would have been
Shy Away.
That's a radio single.
That's a radio single, but Saturday is more upbeat and appropriate for a grocery store.
See, I can't even remember. I only listened to like the sneak peek thing because I didn't want to give him my stream. But
honestly, you know what? Fair enough.
Yeah. Well, isn't that the one where you just list the days of the week?
Yes.
Super catchy.
What the really shitty like 128 fucking MP3 I sent you with all of them in like and they sounded like they were recorded off of someone's like tape recorder. Like, this is great. This album's gonna be fantastic.
I was like, dude, this is not at all. Anyways, yeah, bro, we have a long list tonight.
And we've got interviews after this. My bad. We were talking about Fred Durst.
And we got carried away.
Dave dropped an album. We're all alone in this together.
Banger. I really liked this. I found Dave because he did a performance on Brits, and I really liked his performance. It was about like Black Lives Matter, from what I remember, and it was super good and super powerful. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna follow you now, so I know whenever you release stuff. I think you released something else, and then here it is, and I really liked it. It was really I don't know, I can't find the word, but it was just good. I enjoyed it.
I didn't think it was awful. I thought it opened up pretty well. I liked the opener a lot and how powerful that was. But after that, the album just kind of lost me, and I felt like a lot of the songs, especially those super, super long ones, overstayed their welcome by a lot. Fair. I was like, this song could have been over 2 minutes ago. And I felt like there weren't enough beats, in my opinion. Like, he was relying a little too much on his voice. And I was like, I don't know. When I'm listening to rap, I like the beat like the entire time. I don't know. That's just my personal preference. So this was like a fat meh from me. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. That's fair. Capstan finally dropped their album Separate. I mean, no, they dropped a lot of singles. I'm just like, why didn't you just drop the album?
I couldn't believe that they're not like on Hopeless or anything, and Hopeless is the one world famous for dropping.
Who drops like 50 singles and then
literally the entire album as the single. They're on Fearless, and I didn't know that Fearless did shit like that.
Fearless is just following the Hopeless train.
But no, this album fucking bangs. I'm glad we can finally talk about it now. Go watch our interview with Joe from Capstan. We chatted about this album before really anything was out besides the first single.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
So yeah, no, this album so fucking good. Like that fucking opener, man, brutal. Absolutely brutal with 2 O's instead of a U.
Oh, brutal.
Bro. So yeah. What'd you think of it?
It's heavy.
Yeah.
But for a heavy album, it was good. So it's just, again, it's not my cup of tea, just because I don't listen to like metal, or not metal.
Maybe this is more
post-hardcore, except like Pulses. That's like my one exception. This is good for the genre.
The one thing that I was not expecting when this album got announced was a feature with our friend Charlene Joan.
Such a wild card.
I was like, what in the fuck?
What is happening?
Because like there was Shane Told from Silverstein and Saxo
Silverstein.
Rose, and then
Exactly.
fucking Charlene Jones was the third feature. I'm
Like, love you, Charlene. They are
like,
amazing.
hey, bestie.
Charlene's amazing.
Yeah.
But like, what?
They killed it, and they put that song in a good spot because they ended the song.
Wasn't it the ender?
No, it
closer.
It was second from the closer. The closer was heavy, as it should be.
As it should be, yeah.
So, another album that we have been nonstop talking about, but not allowed to talk about in depth yet. Aim High put out their album, Local Band Forever.
Finally,
absolutely fucking smacks.
I love this album so much. I need to listen to it again after this because it's just it's banger after banger. I feel like we say that every single time we talk about them. And I feel like I say that every time we talk about them, but it's a good album. It's a really good album. They can't. It's good.
I was not expecting features from Charlie Sheen, Soulja Boy, Lindsay Lohan. Like, what? I just, like, the album opens, hey, Charlie Sheen here, and I'm like, what in the fuck?
When did you get here?
Why is Charlie Sheen here?
I'm still stuck on Soulja Boy. I said it in the interview. I was just like, dude, I can't get over it. Why is Soulja Boy
I really
here?
wish, like, he is just kind of at the end of the track there.
Yeah.
But I really wish that he was like a vocal performance on the song with Ollie and with Caleb. Oh my god.
Soulja Boy.
But all the features mixed together really well, because when I saw that they were doing an album full of features, I was like, this can either really smack or really suck. And,
or it could just be like completely all over the place. Like each song could be good, but it could be like, oh, why are we hopping from this to this to this?
And it luckily doesn't do that.
No.
So highly recommend, go listen to it, buy the vinyl. I'm too poor to do that right now, but as long as it doesn't sell out, maybe I will.
Exactly. Me too. Attila dropped a new album, Closure.
Okay.
No. I know what you're gonna say.
No, maybe you don't. You probably do though. So as we
okay.
As we knew, the first couple of singles that they dropped off this record, I really fucked with. Yeah. They were on a constant rotation, and they put out Day Drinking, which was one of the
my favorite track.
Worst things I've heard this year.
Album single of the year.
Absolutely not. Actually. It's up there with Porn Star. It's just god awful.
God. And the other one off the cover album that wasn't actually Rockstar. Yeah. Thank you. Those two twins.
The twinsies. And this album was worse than I thought it was going to be. Yeah. Like really hit or miss. Like the singles that weren't Day Drinking were some of the better songs on the record. Now, like Attila isn't a band that you listen to because you're like, God, their entire discography, flawless, banger, 10 out of 10, banger. Like, you know, there's going to be misses on every single record.
Oh yeah, you know, like there's going to be like a 50-50 chance of like the album being all misses.
Yeah, and that's what happened. This album was about half misses, half yeah, maybe I'll come back to this, and the singles,
if I remember,
the singles being like, I'll just put the single on, like I don't have to. It opened up well too, like those first couple of songs at the beginning I was like, nah, these aren't bad, and then we got Day Drinking and everything past that.
Day Drinking is just such a low point. It's just
I'm just glad that they didn't like put out a Day to Remember album, like just went full on like butt rock. Like this album sucks but doesn't suck in that vein.
Yeah,
they
stayed true to themselves.
It's heavy garbage. That's what it is.
God, dude.
An album that isn't heavy garbage is Sleepwaker's new album, Alias. Fucking hell, I added the T. I gotta stop adding letters to words.
You said that with such like confidence.
I was
You're
so
like,
confident, and I was like, Alias, shit. Okay.
Okay, man. It's okay.
And watch our interview with Frankie. We talked about the record. This album was so fucking good. I revisited it today. I was like, God damn, this is heavier than I remembered it being when we listened to it forever ago. Yeah. So good. We follow a guy named Alan. He's like the resident Sleepwaker stan. Oh. And he has been drooling over this record the entire weekend, as he should be.
As he should.
But yes, I'm just gonna shout out Alan there. Hi, Alan.
Shout out Alan. Hi, Alan. Yeah, this album is like super heavy. But we had a great chat.
We
so
did.
that's good. It was a heavy record. John Crow dropped a new album, Richmond Station. Was it an album? I think it was an album. It had like 9 tracks. It wants
to be.
So usually if it's over 6 tracks, I count it as an album. That's just my own, I don't know. That's how I
mean,
that's what I do.
When we're talking about DIY stuff, it could be a single for all we fucking care.
Yeah. But it was good.
They put out a new release.
There you go. They put out a new record.
Yeah, no, this shit be banging as well. Although when Glory texted me right before I was going to work, letting me know that she put another album on the playlist, I was contemplating which way it was best to hurt you.
It's only 20 minutes.
Yes.
So that's why I was like, it should be fine.
That was the part where I wasn't like, okay, I'm not going to say anything. I'll just go home and listen to it. But yeah, no, it banged. I'm glad we were able to sneak it in this week.
Yeah, because I saw it popped up on my Spotify page, like the front page, and I was like, why wasn't this in my like weekly,
Spotify's
new debut or whatever? Yeah, it just popped up at the last second. I was like, what okay, I guess I'll add it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good. Banger.
Jiraiya put out an EP, A Beginner's Guide to Faking Your Death.
This EP is so good.
Absolutely smacks.
Flawless. I love this EP so
smacks.
Much. He's so talented. We don't deserve him at all.
This is just like if Black Parade and Dangerous Days had a baby.
You're so right.
And then the opening track kind of gave me like an AJR feel, but like not garbage.
See, now you're comparing people to AJR.
I'm not comparing someone that does acoustic music to AJR. I'm comparing the opening track to AJR's opening track. Now, Jiraiya, when we talk tomorrow, if you don't like AJR, we can battle it out and just talk about how much AJR sucks. But I only know their opinion on My Chem because they're very vocal about that, and their opinion on Panic.
Yeah.
So this also, but yeah, Black Parade, Danger Days, Tiny Deb of AJR, and the more theatrical side of Panic, and that is the love child of the CP.
Jiraiya, isn't he a Pretty Odd stan?
No, he likes Pray for the Wicked.
Oh. Never mind. Never mind. Against the Current dropped a new EP, Fever.
Absolutely smacks once again. I'm surprised that Fueled by Ramen greenlit an EP though.
Yeah. Record labels usually hate EPs, right? Didn't Sky break that down for us, where it's just like, oh yeah, record labels don't like EPs because it won't bring enough money as an album load or whatever, so it's usually album or go. And I was just like, oh, that's really sad. Okay. But yeah.
Nothing but what?
Oh, was this the heavy one, or was that Nothing But Thieves? Because they were right next to each other.
Neither.
Was this the one with the?
But this one had the flames on the front.
Okay, let me look.
This one had that more pop rock feel.
Oh yeah, this was good then. Yeah, I really liked this. I liked this a lot.
They don't miss.
The vocals were on point.
Oh yeah, Chrissy, love her. Hi Chrissy, come on the podcast. Let's talk about it. Nothing But Thieves put out an EP, Moral Panic 2.
This was heavy. This was the heavy one where I was like, oh Jesus Christ.
This was good. It's just a continuation of their last album, Moral Panic, and it was very good because I like that album as well. So
it's good.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Water Parks and Autograph dropped a remix of Water Parks' single Snow Globe. This is their best remix. This is their best remix. It's better than the Telephone one because that was just a train wreck.
It's better than it is. But I don't know. It's just whatever. Like
Hammy liked her tweet. Hi Eric.
I can't get the words out because it was like
I get what you're saying.
They split the song in half. Pretty much, they took away the bass, which was the best part of Snow Globe.
It is the best part.
Like that funky, groovy bass is what makes me keep on coming back to that song. And then just said here and like, whatever. Like,
it's just as long as it's better than
singles.
Telephone.
Yeah,
Exactly.
better than all of the other remixes they've put out. But something about Waterparks remixes, and I think it's like this is like Austin's taste, and Austin's taste I question half the time.
Austin, we love you, Austin.
Yeah, but I was like, God damn, what the fuck is this? Hot Mulligan put out a cover of Jimmy Eat World's Bleed American. Fucking banger.
I didn't know it was a cover. Thank you for correcting that. I was just like, yo, this bangs. Well, cool.
Yes, and go watch our interview with Hot Mulligan, please.
Yeah. We love Hot Mulligan here.
Yes.
They tell us about their
cone game.
Their cone game. It's really interesting.
And then go watch the end of our free throw interview where we talk to the other creator of the cone game, Corey.
Those two interviews are they're some of my favorites. They're good. They're good. But this cover banged. Yeah. It was so good I didn't even know it was a cover. So yeah. Luke Hemmings dropped his second single, Motion. It was good.
It was good. Yes, it was. This is miles better than what his bandmate Ashton put out last year. Why do you keep
bringing Ashton
because that album was awful. That's
why.
No,
it wasn't.
That album was boring and bad and boring.
I need you to stop talking.
The three B's: bad, boring, and boring.
Shut up. I love you, Ashton. You're doing great.
So I don't know. Not gonna say I'm like excited for this album or anything.
I don't think I am.
But like, I'm not gonna like hate sitting down having to listen to it unless it opens up and I'm like, this sucks.
This is gonna be bad.
Green Music and Danny Gonzalez put out easily one of the most questionable things I've ever heard. Graceful Feeling. This was fucking awful.
So I put it on the playlist because I was like, oh my god, Danny Gonzalez moved like in the music scene again. He dropped a new track, and I put it on the playlist and I listened to it and I was like, what? This is not at all. It wasn't like a meme song, like usually the last Danny Gonzalez song we spoke about was like him wanting to have sex with a creeper.
Yeah.
So it's like,
and
this
it was like 13 seconds and it was great.
Exactly. It was amazing with Curtis Connor featuring on it. Like, but this was, I'm still very confused, and I only listened to it like once. I'm still thinking about it. So I guess they did their job. I can't stop.
Still digesting it.
Yeah.
It wasn't very good. No. Sorry.
Lord. Oh god. They're gonna kill me. Lord dropped a new single, Stoned at the Nail Salon. I didn't like it.
No, neither did I.
Okay. So I used to be on Stan Twitter. So Lord was like, unfortunately, I'm now out of there. I'm now kind of in DIY Twitter and
That's
kind of in regular.
Unfortunate.
It is. Yeah. But I'm like in like the middle ground of like DIY and regular Twitter, so I don't see Lord as much. But I thought Lord was like a legend, or it's like, oh my god, it's Lord's moving, Lord's releasing a new track. And then I listened to this, I was like, this just sounds like normal music. It's nothing like big at all.
Yeah, I don't know, like if this is what Lord fans have been waiting 4.5, 5 years for.
Not too long. I think was Pure Heroin the last thing Lord dropped? Which was the Royal song.
Yeah, I'm very sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Because it's just disappointing.
I don't even know what she was saying in the verses, honestly.
Yeah.
But the chorus was just stoned at the nail salon, just over and over again. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I get it. You're stoned at the nail salon.
It's crazy. Yeah. We get it. It just wasn't good.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
It's just everybody has been hyping up Lord ever since Pure Heroin, which was 2013, as like, oh my god, the Queen has returned. Oh, it's Lord. Like when you say Queen, I'm expecting like Beyonce level like production and like you're gonna blow me away when I listen to your music. This was just like Claro and who's the other, not the other one, but the one who performed on SNL. People got mad when Phoebe Bridgers. It just sounded like Phoebe Bridgers to me.
Yeah.
So yeah. But Phoebe did it better.
So. Yeah. This is whatever. Phoebe, did we go over it last week? She sold out a tour in like less than a day. Her entire tour.
Oh
it's just
god.
Gone.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
So I don't care, like all of these bigger artists that were already like established, I guess, are kind of jumping on that train because Phoebe's albums have been doing so well, especially Punisher. But she's 100% on top in that genre right now, and there's no competing with it.
Exactly.
Even if you have a bigger following.
I can't wait for MGK to jump into that genre. You know, he just follows what everybody else is doing.
MGK puts out an indie folk album next.
I would cry.
And then tours off of it. But
dude,
and then has Travis Barker feature on every single song again.
On one of the drums where they sit down and they like the sides. That's just Travis.
Oh God. Heart Attack Man put out a single, Old Enough to Die.
This was a banger. This reminded me of like Fake Blood, but it wasn't Fake Blood. It just sounded like a cousin to that album. So like they're kind of transitioning from it into the new era. I'm very excited. I love Heart Attack Man so much.
Yeah, this this song was very good. Felt different though, like because I kind of expected like that in your face of
exactly
Fake Blood,
yeah
and then this was just kind of like a little bit more laid back, production's a little bit more polished, and I was like I'm fucking with it. But this wasn't what I was expecting from a Heart Attack Man, much of anything.
Yeah, but it still had that kind of like, it might just be Eric's voice that's making
it's that Eric twist
Eric's
on
voice.
it. Yeah.
That just makes me say, ooh, this kind of sounds like Fake Blood, but better. So like, I'm excited for this album or EP. I don't know what they're doing.
EP,
whatever it is, I know it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Lil Nas X and Jack Harlow drops a new single, Industry Baby. Jack Harlow, respectfully, is very fine. So this song was amazing.
I just want to know, like most artists, especially nowadays, have like one or two big songs and then like you forget they even exist. Lil Nas has been able to withstand that and just keeps on putting out banger after banger and somehow getting bigger every single time. Like you think he hits a new peak and then he doesn't.
Yeah. Turns out this song is his largest debut on everything.
How in the fuck?
In his entire career. And he brought Jack Harlow too. And he has one of the biggest songs of the year so far. But he just broke that with this collab.
How in the fuck is that even possible? Because this man was on top of the world when he put out Old Time Road.
Exactly.
And then
Panini.
Yeah, and then Panini on top of that. Like this man managed to top that.
And then Holiday.
Yeah.
Holiday was getting close to topping that. And he was like, okay, here's another one. Everybody was like, oh my God, what? I'm so excited for this album.
I don't get how this man just keeps on outdoing himself.
Oh my God.
But it's super fucking cool.
It is. It's amazing to see. Because he literally came out of nowhere.
Yeah, he came out with that Old Town Road.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like just fucking blew up literally out of nowhere.
Exactly. And, deserved. So deserved.
True. And keeps on dropping bangers too. It's not like it blows up and you're like, why in the fuck is this popular?
It's like Dance Monkey. What was up with that?
Yeah, no, like
what was up with Dance Monkey?
This makes sense. Him as an artist blowing up makes sense.
Yeah.
So he is on top of the world, just like in general, not in a genre. He's just killing it.
He is literally killing everything.
He's just on top of music.
Yeah, I've had this song on loop literally all day. It's so good. And as I said before, Jack Harlow, I know you're 6 years older than me, but if you are listening, I am free. February 14th, 2023? No, 2024. I'm free. Okay. So let me know.
Okay. All right. Archaeo? Sure. And Pat from Not My Weekend.
Pat.
Put out a single, Really Don't Like You.
The little angry face.
A little angry face. A little meanie face. This shit kind of be banging.
I liked this a lot.
Yeah.
It was cute.
Yeah. It was short but catchy. Short and sweet. Very catchy. Yeah. Pat adds a nice touch to the song. And overall, do be smacking. I'm sorry if I fucked up your name. I'm not very good at that.
I mean, it sounds right because Archaeo.
Sounds about right. It looks right.
It sounds right.
I didn't add any letters in there. I might have taken some away.
Exactly. Well, you know, I hate Homecoming dropped a new single, Traffic. It's banged. Good job.
Also be smacking, yeah. Lots of bangers this week. Lots of bangers.
Lots of music this week.
Lots of music.
We should probably start. No, we're almost done.
Yeah,
not really.
We all right.
We're getting through that.
Brittany Howard and Childish Gambino put out a single, "Stay High," and man, oh man, this was not good.
I didn't really like this. I was excused. I love Childish Gambino. I'm trying to get into his music because that's why I added this. Because I was like, okay, if he's gonna start dropping stuff, I'm just gonna add it to the playlist. This was just not good, you know.
I
So.
confused him with Chance the Rapper because I saw this on there and I was like, I fucking hate Chance the Rapper with every ounce of my being.
Wait, which one's Chance the Rapper?
He wears like the red hat, kind of like Fred Durst, I think. I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't like his music at all. But I confuse the two because I'm not very well versed in
Why do you
popular
not like
music. I just think it's very boring.
Oh, okay.
Like very, very boring. My friend who was into this shit, who used to play, she would turn on her little rap playlist and play a bunch of shit for me. And I'd be like, you got to turn Childish Gambino off. Or not Childish Gambino.
Chance the Rapper.
I'm confusing them again. Turn that shit off right now. So I confused them, as you can see. I'm not well versed in my popular music.
No. Yeah, but this wasn't good. I'm sorry.
No.
Respectfully, this was not good.
Even Zari said in chat, Chance the Rapper sucks. So true.
Dog Trainer dropped a new single, Frick My Friends.
Frick My Friends. Be banging as well.
This was good. I really enjoyed this. I liked the little part in the end. I could be making this up, but I'm pretty sure there was a part in the end where it was just like, oh, I'm sorry, or something, just where they're talking at the end. I really like that. I just love when they break it off at the end and then it's just kind of like a transition into something, or they just start talking afterwards. I don't know. Yeah. It's a good touch to every single song ever.
So I'm going to assume this will be coming off of part 2 of their quarantine album, which is very exciting because the part 1 was very good. Go watch our interview about it. Half Alive put out a single, Summerland.
I liked
not to be confused by AJR's Bummerland. And this was all right. I finally can say I didn't hate a Half Alive song.
It's good. You know, I actually liked their EP, the one, not the orange one, the one with the. It was like a star, black and white. You don't know. It was good. It had the Fall on it. It was when 21 Pilots were on hiatus and just clickies were just getting mad at everybody who kind of had a little hint of Tyler Joseph like inspiration. So they became popular because clickies were literally canceling them for sounding like 21 Pilots when they don't sound like 21 Pilots. That's why I
didn't like them, because 21 Pilots fans thought they sounded like 21 Pilots.
But they're touring with 21 Pilots, so, you know. They are? Full circle, yeah.
Oh, sweet Jesus Lord.
Yeah, so definitely going to that tour. Gonna follow it around.
Hot ass tour. The tour. We got Hella Megan, we have hot ass.
Oh, God. Good. Young Culture dropped a new single, Simple Minded Teens. I think this is my favorite Young Culture song. It was very good.
How do they not miss?
They don't.
How, like, I teach us your ways. And come on the podcast. Let's chat about the EP. It comes out this Friday. Very exciting.
Very excited.
Can't wait to listen to the thing in its entirety. Halogens finally put out new music, single, Talking Shit. So true.
I thought you were gonna say something.
No, I thought I like skipped over something, because you were just staring at me.
No, I was like,
what did I do?
What? No, I was like, are you gonna say a funny? I thought you thought you were gonna say a funny. This was good.
I think I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they played it for
at the fest,
their acoustic set for the fest forever ago, and it was good then. Albeit I couldn't really hear it because the mic quality wasn't the best. But this was smacking. Translates well. It's very good. And I'm sure they've got an album coming or something. They signed to Refresh Records. So it's gonna be Halogen Winter.
Woo! Whoa! What is that? What is it?
What?
Autumn.
Halogen
Autumn. I was stuck.
You were gonna say Ogbert.
No, I was gonna say August, but I got stuck because I was like, August isn't a season.
No, it's not. I thought you were gonna say Ogbert.
I do love Ogbert.
I do too.
Yeah, Ogbert, you're doing great. Like, look, Ogbert, come to Virginia. There you go. That's my last message to Ogbert. I'm gonna add them. Flight Club dropped a new single, High Roller. I'm seeing Flight Club next
Where
month.
are you
I'm so
seeing Fight
excited.
Club?
I'm so excited because
And
I listened to all the singles that they've dropped. And I keep getting more and more hype because they're so good.
the
And
album's
I'm like,
literally in our inbox. Just go listen to it.
it is?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go listen to it tonight then. Dude, I'm so excited because it's just I'm so excited to show my because my dad's coming with obviously. I can't drive. I will never drive because I just don't trust myself with that. And I'm just so excited to show my dad this band because I know he's gonna like it. So I'm
Isn't
so excited to
Wild
go. Yes, Wild Truth.
Yeah, Wild Truth. I was gonna call them Wild Drift because their EP was Drift. And I kept on fucking up, and when we were emailing Becky back and forth about it, it was very awkward because I would have to check, like triple check, because I would write Wild Drift, but it was Wild Truth. It's I need to take a nap. But this single was very good.
It's very good.
Very excited for the album. It drops this Friday. Go listen to it.
You should go to the album release show.
Yes, and if you're in Virginia, go to the album release show. Glory and Abby will be there.
Yep.
So say hi.
Yep.
Belly, The Weeknd, and Young Thug put out a single, Better Believe. I was hoping that I could come into this segment and go, everything The Weeknd touches is pure gold. This was not, because his vocals were pretty much just Better Believe over and over again.
Wow.
And
what a king.
What a king. Now, granted, it sounded very good because his voice is that good.
He's very talented.
But I don't know, this song was a fat man for me just because like they didn't really use The Weeknd at all. He was just there to say maybe Better it's Believe.
Like, yeah. I don't have anything.
And the song was way too long for that to be the chorus. I don't know. It was whatever.
I don't even remember it. Yeah. So yeah, and I listened to it twice.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that's too many times.
0936 and Ice 9 Kills dropped a new single, Adrenaline. This was heavy.
Yeah, this is very good.
Heavy.
I wasn't expecting this like at all. I wasn't expecting this kind of heavy because 0936 is going on tour with Neck Deep in the fall/winter.
With Heart Attack Man as well.
Heart Attack Man,
the
Oxymorons, and Boston Manor. So
that's a good lineup.
It's a very long. It's a 5-band bill, and unless they change door times, you're not getting out of there until like 1 a.m.
I was gonna be like, dude,
they had
I should
doors
go.
set for like a 3-band bill, and then added 2 more. So I hope that changes, because I take off work the next day.
Yeah. Get a hotel for that night. Yeah. Even though you're 2 hours away.
But yeah, no, this song was pretty good. I was not expecting more Ice 9 Kills features after their album cycle started. So I don't know. How many more are we gonna see, Spencer, huh? How many more fucking songs did you sing on? Because I'm starting to get fucking sick of it. Okay? I'm getting tired of it.
Stop dropping singles.
This is my public call out to Ice 9 Kills. I'm getting fucking sick of all the features. Put out more songs off your freaking album, bro. You got 13 songs on there. And I don't care. Put them all out. You're on Fearless. Clearly, Fearless wants to put out half the record now, too. Just let's start it.
Just do it. Yeah, let's just start it. Grayscale dropped a new single, Dirty Bombs. Oh, Grayscale.
Oh,
sweet
Grayscale. I'm glad they're putting out the entire record before, at least my said summer date. I don't think it's out before said summer starts, but I don't care about the West Coast. So, but no, this song was very good, and I'm glad that Diamonds isn't on the album.
I liked that song.
The song was good, but that song would make me worried for the album because that song in and of itself was like 3 different genres.
Yeah.
So I
forgot about that song.
Yeah, I would have been worried for the album if Diamond was on there. But Diamond was just a one-off, probably like them fucking around in quarantine and like, this is what we made.
Doing a little silly, goofy.
Put out. Yeah.
You know, being in a silly, goofy mood.
So this kind of went back to what they typically do. It was very good. People are eating it up.
Is Grayscale the one with Desert Queen?
Yes.
Okay, because I get them. Who's the other one? The one Grayscale, Silverstein. Okay, I get them mixed up.
Silverstein is heavy.
I know, but I say this every time. The gray, silver,
Silverstein is post-hardcore. Grayscale is pop punk.
Basically the same thing.
It's not even the same genre, Glory.
It is.
Hawthorne Heights and Brendan Murphy from, I believe, Counterparts put out a single, Constant Dead. Shit be banging.
Constant Dead.
Be banging. Very good.
Banging.
And I think they announced the record. I don't fucking know.
They might have.
Yeah,
you might have predicted it.
I might have predicted. Oh, well, I know they're putting out something. Whether or not they've announced it, I don't know. I also don't have any insider info. I just am assuming here. But I'm pretty sure they announced the album. Who the fuck even knows anymore? I gotta pay more attention.
Dude, take time. Let's just leave Twitter. Just leave Twitter. It's fine.
No, I'm thinking there's like a 90% chance we received a press release about it, and I just wasn't fucked enough to read any of it.
Here, I can literally check right now. Thrice dropped a new single, Scavengers.
I saw Thrice back in 2019, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, exactly. I knew it. Did they announce the record in it? Yeah.
Yeah, in this one they announced the record.
I knew I read it. I knew that I had read it. I just was not sure if I had actually read it. Like, I knew it was in there. Anyways.
Hawthorne Heights announces new album, The Ring Just Follows Me, out September 10th.
Yep, there we go. Anyways, Thrice. I saw them back in 2019. They were on Rockstar Disrupt. They played right before the Used. That's the only reason why I stayed. Because the Used played last.
Yo, watch our interview with the Used.
But this song was actually pretty good. They've also got an album coming out. I believe it's the same day as that Hawthorne Heights album. I know for a fact they have that record coming out, because not only did they tweet about it, they also sent us a press release about it. And I know September I read 17th. That press release.
Yeah.
So.
I'm just trying to make sure.
Attention.
I'm just trying to make sure they announced this, right? Yeah, okay.
No, they announced it. They announced it.
It's just I'm a little scared to say something and then get like an email from like Becky or somebody just like, hey, you weren't supposed to say that.
That was on embargo for another week. Oops, my bad.
Whoops. Well, Kate, who are we on? Are we on Thrice or Coheed and Cambria?
Coheed and Cambria.
I announced Thrice, so it's you.
Coheed and Cambria. But a single, Shoulders. They're toying with the Used. Another plug for our Used interview. Go watch it. I wasn't sure what to expect from Coheed.
No.
But this was pretty good. It
was kind of smacking.
Yeah, they kind of be smacking, because I was like, there's a 50-50 shot that this band's gonna suck, and then I get to leave after the Used. But with my luck, I'm gonna wind up getting hooked on Coheed, like them more than the Used, and then wind up staying until midnight to see them play. So stay tuned for my journey into the Coheed and Cambria discography.
We'll see. Bullet for My Valentine dropped an edit of their song Parasite.
Now, the funny thing is it's a single. I don't know why they put edit there, because it was the full-blown single off the album, their self-titled album, coming out in October.
Was it just remastered?
No, I don't know why the fuck there's an edit next to it, because there's not like a full version attached to it. So this is just the full version. There is no radio edit. This is just the song. Anyways, that angers me a lot. That someone didn't bother to fix that.
Yeah.
Who okayed that over at the label, huh? Who over at Spine Farm Records? How many people did that go through? That's okay. That looks great. Whoever let that go through should be fired. Fired. Fire
just
them.
Like the Jonas Brothers designer. Fire them.
Anyways, the song was good. I liked it. We skipped over the banger from Cane Hill, All We Know. Not to be confused with Paramore's All We Know. Two completely different genres.
Completely.
But this song was also very good. Smacking, as the kids would say.
As the youngins, yes. If I Die First and Connie Scarbassa?
That looks right to me.
Dropped a new single, Walking a Razor's Edge.
And If I Die First has another EP coming out in the next couple of weeks. August 13th, possibly. I don't know. Here.
I'll check the press release right now.
No, I don't think we got one for this.
Oh, we didn't.
But
who did we anger?
So No, this song was very good. I never listened to their first EP, although Mr. Highwind, like, it was like his album of the year last year, even though it was just an EP. But I liked their songs on the split they did with.
Wait! I know you're not talking with album of the year, even though it's just an EP. You had the.
Well, I had Bring Me the Horizons EP.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make fun of Mr. Highwind for having an EP as his album of the year.
Sure.
But I did like their songs on the split they did with See You Space Cowboy.
Mm-hmm.
So this song was very good. I'm looking forward to that EP.
So true.
It's very heavy. And then Between the Buried and Me put out a almost 10-minute long single.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, whew, okay, let's
Revolution
start
in
this
Limbo.
Up.
This flowed really well. For a 10-minute long song. I was not like I didn't even see how long it was until I started listening to it, and then I was like halfway through and I was like, why is this still going on?
No, it's still laughing.
Like, this is a joke, right? But it was pretty good, all things considered. A lot better than that last single they put out, the lead one. I didn't really like that all that much, but this song
it's good. Redemption.
I hope it's
arc.
like tacked on to the end though, because I don't know how much I have like the attention span for a 10-minute
This is the
song
opener
in the middle of an album, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's very good. Anyways, that's all the topics we have today. You can follow us on Twitter. It's good_noise_cast. Instagram is Good Noise Podcast. Facebook is Good Noise Pod. YouTube, Good Noise Podcast. Every other streaming platform ever, Good Noise Podcast. Bandcamp is goodnoiserecords.bandcamp.com, and Patreon is patreon.com/goodnoisepodcast. Glory's got your important plugs and your Patreon supporters. I fucked that up, and we'll make a Fred Durst sex joke on the way out. And
no,
sign
we can
off.
talk about next Fred Durst Friday. It's a very important
Fred Durst Friday is a
Wait,
very
no,
important
We're
Fred
doing
Durst
that
Friday.
after this.
But we will talk about it after Glory gives you something important, and then we immediately ruin the message she just gave you by talking about Fred Durst.
So thank you to our Patreon supporters, my brother, my uncle, Matt from Pulses, Jeremy, Brady, Micah, Zari, and Eric. You all are great. Thank you so much. My short talking point today, my important plug today, is some U.S. police departments are dropping the body cam programs because of high costs. Can we just talk about how stupid that is?
Yeah,
like, that
bullshit.
never stopped you guys before. And it's been going on, I think this might be wrong, but like 2016 was when it was like at its heightened. So it's like, what's stopping you guys now? They just don't want to be held accountable anymore, because if you actually have video footage of them wrongfully attacking somebody and then saying, oh no, this didn't happen, but then watching the video and seeing it clearly did happen, it's frustrating, because now these few police departments, which are probably going to turn into a lot more over the next couple weeks, months, year, are all going to be able to twist their own stories now and, not help movements. So it's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. Sarcasm. It sucks. It makes me mad. It makes me really mad just to see how they're doing it, but they're saying it's because of high costs. Like, bullshit. It's obviously not. Yeah. You guys just don't like being caught.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Don't be a piece of shit. It's that
literally
simple. Just don't be a cop. It's that simple.
It's that simple. Just don't be a cop.
Oh man.
So that's it. That's all I want to say. I just want to shed light on that, because I didn't hear about that, and it just feels like they're just gonna slowly start, like, oh, it's just these 5, and then the 5 are gonna turn to 10, 10's gonna turn to 20, 20's gonna turn to 50, and that's gonna be the entire US that no longer has the body cams. And all right, Fred Durst. So why is next Durst Friday special, Shane?
Next Fred Durst Friday is very special, because I will be seeing Fred Durst in the flesh.
For the
first time, alongside Spirit Box, and I'm very excited.
Dude, you're gonna see Fred Durst. Like, I can't believe you're actually gonna see Fred Durst on Fred Durst Friday.
It's meant to be.
It's literally meant to be. Do you think there are gonna be like a lot of Fred Durst Friday enthusiasts there?
I don't know, but I'm gonna make sure to let everyone know around me that we are seeing Fred Durst on a Fred Durst Friday. It's a holy day.
It is. It really is.
For Fred Durst stands, it is a holy day.
No, for everybody.
To see our Lord and Savior, we can pray to him in person today. So that's very exciting. I'm hoping that they do have tour merch that just has his face on it and the dates on the back. I'll buy about 10 of those.
Yep. Buy me one and I'll pay you.
And the worst part is I'm going I have to leave my new job early to go see Limp Bizkit live. It's going to be my third day in the office and I have to go leave so I can see Limp Bizkit.
They'll understand.
Yeah. I think they'll be okay with it. I want to leave like 30 minutes early. Just so I gotta be like right in front, man.
You gotta see Fred Durst.
I gotta see Fred Durst in the flesh. I can't be zooming in on my camera. That's not allowed. No. The pictures won't be as high of quality. No. But I will make sure to send Glory all of the pictures I take of
Fred Durst. I don't care about the other band members, respectively. Just give me pictures of Fred Durst.
Fred Durst
doing his little dance
unfortunately,
on stage.
He can't move like that anymore. He's too old.
I'm so sad.
Yeah, it's very.
That makes me so. Maybe upsetting. Because it's Fred Durst Friday, the spirit of Fred Durst will make him dance.
Oh, God.
Again. I don't know, dude.
So, that is all we have for today. I have been Shane.
I have been Glory.
And we have been the Good Noise Podcast. If you have a link to the Fred Durst sex tape, our DMs are open. Good night.
Our email is also open.
Yes, that too.